Intelligence is not about being smart. It's not about what you know, and it's not about what you don't know. Intelligence comes down to the decisions you can make, the adaptability you have in life. So, for example, right, lots of people do IQ tests. So, the people that score really high, they're probably average Joes. Why? Because they're smart. The IQ test asks you questions, right? And it's not about what you know, but it's about growing. So, for example, here's a good example, right? So, there's a ship going towards a lighthouse, and the ship is going to steer off course, but it sees the lighthouse. That's the goal. It's going to redirect towards the goal. Then maybe it comes off course again. This is the line. And then it comes back. And eventually it makes it to the lighthouse. That's intelligence. It's redirecting your course. It's adapting. It's moving strategically through life. Now, of course, the smarter you are, the easier it is to be intelligent. And I believe if you're very intelligent, you will become smart because you're learning from mistakes, you're learning from ideas, you're learning from life because you're moving, you're doing something. And I think that is the mark of intelligence. And I also believe that anybody can be intelligent. Some people are naturally more and naturally have aspects of them that allow them to be intelligent. I'd say I'm a good example of that. I always question everything. I think very deeply. I don't just conform to the normal. I want to change my life. I want to create. I want to be out of the ordinary. And another byproduct of intelligence is mostly creativity, or a lot of people who are intelligent are creative because they think outside the box. They don't think like everybody else. They don't just follow the normal path. And so anybody can be intelligent. They just have to understand what intelligence is, and they have to move in a way that allows them to be intelligent. You can't be intelligent if you just do what everybody else does. There's no room for your brilliance to come out. I think every human is equally complex and thinks in different ways, and that's why we come up with different ideas and inventions. And back during the Industrial Revolution, right, people were doing different things, starting different businesses. That's intelligence. Nowadays, we're all just scrolling on our phone, absorbing bullshit, believing anything anybody says, a president or the government or whatever. People just blindly follow that without thinking to themselves, is this good or bad? Or what do I think about this? They just fucking follow. And that is unintelligent. So how do you become intelligent? Do your own thing. Don't do what everybody else is doing, or you'll be an average Joe, ordinary, unintelligent. You need to go out and start your own project. Try to start a business, or try to start a YouTube, or do some sort of creative work for music or art, or something that isn't just a follow the leader type thing. Something where you are creating something. You are learning a skill. You're adapting. You're implementing. You make mistakes and you grow. And then you make another mistake and you grow. And you redirect your course like the ship until you reach the lighthouse, which is the goal. And a goal drives your life. When you have a goal and you're serious about it, not I have a goal and then you're just beating your shit and smoking weed and eating hot Cheetos all day and that's all you eat and you're just a fucking loser, right? You're not doing anything with your life. That's not a goal. But when you genuinely have a goal and you're okay, I'm going to pursue this goal, and you're really locked in, and that's what you're going to do, you'll start noticing all the things in your life that don't work. So, for example, me drinking recently, or just substance in general that infiltrates my body, right? I can't keep doing that once a week because then it puts me in a fucking lower state for 4 days. I literally get dumber. So it's not that I can never drink, but it doesn't fit into my lifestyle now. It doesn't fit into my goals and what I'm trying to achieve and how fast I'm trying to achieve it. It's simply holding me back at this point. And so I'm making a conscious decision to stop drinking and stop doing all that for there's no specific time, but if I want to drink once a month, fine. It's okay to enjoy yourself, but I can't be intoxicating myself and making myself dumber 4 days of the week. You feel me? Um, and so that's naturally a shift that happened because of my goal. I saw the mistake and I redirected towards the goal. What's another one? Honestly, everything I've ever fixed about myself, I guess, was towards the goal of freedom, right? So my ultimate goal is freedom. And I think there's 4 aspects of freedom that are important, which is physical, like your body, mental, your mind, spiritual, energy, and just like, on a deeper level, that type of shit, spirituality, meditation. And then the 4th is money, which is the least important, but is also, money is a key to freedom in a sense, where if you have money, you can pretty much do anything in this world, right? Because we're a very materialistic world as humans. But making money doesn't mean being a CEO and working 16 hours a day. Being in physical good shape doesn't mean becoming a bodybuilder and becoming as big as possible and optimizing fully for muscle gain. Being mentally, sharp and like intelligent, smart, all that stuff, having knowledge and being able to apply it and applying it and growing and understanding the world and philosophy and lessons. That doesn't mean I can never drink or I can never do anything fun that, is going to slow me down a little, but I can't do it all the time. And, well, spirituality, I don't know, just meditate and shit. I don't think there's any drawback to that. But it doesn't mean I have to go full monk mode. That's a good one, right? So you optimize your life for that goal. The stuff I'm doing, this, and eventually the community I'm going to make once I'm goated at speaking and articulating and making you feel and resonate with you, and once my music hits people on a deep emotional soul level, or they're just like, that shit hard, right? That's when I'm going to start reaping the benefits of the fruit I bared. Something like that. And that's when money will start coming in. Now, at best, the systems I have in place to make money can make me 8 figures. Maybe not like 90 million, but 10 million. It's definitely plausible. Mostly from music, to be honest, and that's if I like really blow up. From this, I think on the upper end, you can make 1 to 2 million. 2 million's pushing it, but that's a good life. And I'm doing stuff I enjoy. I enjoy, I guess I should have pointed at you. I enjoy speaking and teaching people. I enjoy self-improving, and that's what this is. It's me self-improving and giving y'all ideas on how to grow and improve yourself. And for example, I grow throughout my life, just the way I live my life. I'm just trying to self-improve and be better as a human, as just live life better in every way. And so, for example, the skill I got to learn for this is speaking and articulating and storytelling, and because I want to do it off the dome. For music, I enjoy doing that. And I'm trying to learn how to freestyle better, like off the dome. I want to be like Harry Mack, Juice WRLD level, where I can, imbue a lot of emotion into it or change the style a lot. I can rap on any beat. I can circulate a word for 5 to 10 minutes and it all makes sense, and I can make a story out of it, what else? Fitness. I'm not obsessed with the gym. I used to be. I'm not obsessed with the gym. I just simply want to go get my gains, right? I'll do my cardio, keep my abs. I want to start doing jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai because it's good to know how to fight. And that's all healthy and that all fits. I'm not obsessing. Food, I do carnivore because I enjoy it. I don't track my calories. I love fucking animal products. They're great. And whenever I am lean and I'm like, cut like where I want to be, I go to all natural foods. So I implement carbs, but they're going to be healthy stuff, fruits, vegetables. It doesn't mean I can never cheat or I never will, but at least 5 days of the week I need to stick to my diet. That way I can keep my physique I want. But it's well balanced. I'm not fucking torturing myself like I used to. Like the first time I got abs, I ate 1,000 calories a day. That shit's ridiculous for someone my size, especially. I'm not just like some little fucking 5'2", like I'm tall. I'm not like huge, but I'm tall and. And I'm not in monk mode, but I still meditate. I still do my breath work. I still feel the effects. I still practice. And it's just my life is a very smooth flowing cycle towards the goal of freedom. Everything's lined up. It's just about executing and getting to that goal. And that's intelligence. It's being able to see the goal and the tangible steps to get there. But when you take those steps, it's about, oh, this step was wrong or this step broke. Okay, let me, it's redirecting, it's moving. It's not a linear path. It requires trial and error. It requires growth. It requires discipline. But the truth is, when you have a goal and you're obsessed with it and you stop overstimulating yourself, you start to enjoy the goal. It becomes something that you are blissful about. My life is fucking awesome. And I'm not beating my meat every day and smoking weed every day and drinking every day and fucking playing video games all day long and scrolling on my phone 8 hours a day. I'm not sleep deprived, usually. I try not to be. Sometimes I wake up at 4 a.m. for fucking no reason and I can't go back to sleep. But I'm not sleep deprived because I stay up late scrolling and then So yeah, that's pretty much it. To be intelligent, this is what you have to do. Intelligence is a lifestyle. It's something we're all capable of. It's not something unique to me or Albert Einstein or Steve Jobs or Elon Musk. And I will say, some people may be more intelligent than others, at their peak performance. Some people's brains are simply superior, right? I believe that doesn't mean you can't be intelligent, though. You can definitely still make something grand of yourself, no matter who you are. So yeah, thank you for watching. If I resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, I implore you to subscribe and turn on noties so you never miss a future upload. If you'd like to know me on a more personal level, you should check out my vlog, Joseph Marrone. The link will be in the description. Bye.